Weather forecast.
All right, once again, we are back outside today. Look at this. These are currents. I kind of gave us a split level view here. This is 144th and Dodge there, probably a little small to read. You'll have to take my word on that. But lots of sunshine, as you can see on our NDOR cam there. A lot of traffic out there this afternoon. Probably a lot of air conditioners running. 90 degrees right now. Fortunately, the humidity, the moisture levels are low enough at 39% that the heat index is matching the temperature. So we're not straying above that. And I think today and most of tomorrow will kind of be that way. The weekend, though, looks a little worse, and there's our relief. Southwest winds at 16. Just about everybody moving from the upper 80s to low 90s now. Current temperature in Lincoln, 90 degrees. We're up to 88 in Columbus. Look at this. Even Carroll, Iowa, along with Atlantic, Red Oak, and Clarinda, all checking in at 88. And as we flip the map to the heat index values, they're almost exactly where their temperatures are. A few spots a degree or so above that from Omaha up the Missouri River. 90-degree heat index right now in Lincoln, also checking the same way. So it's hot, and it's going to get hotter. It's going to get worse with the humidity through the weekend. You can see south winds at 16, downtown Omaha, our street level mapping on our Viper HD as we move out across the metro. Only a couple of fair weather clouds here. Here is the leftovers of some showers and storms. These actually originated out over central Nebraska and kind of would pulse, kind of die down, get stronger, die down, get stronger. It's been a reoccurring trend really the last 8 hours here this morning, now into the early afternoon. Most of that, though, just out of the area as far as the rain goes. You can see Highway 20 running from Denison to Carroll. A lot of that just north of that highway there and kind of faded away. So I think we're rain-free this afternoon. Usually when you get this hot, it tends to suppress thunderstorm development. Temperatures, though, again, will move into the mid-90s a little bit later on here. Otherwise, there's a very slight chance of an isolated shower or storm tonight. As we cool off, there'll be enough leftover heat and humidity, potentially like we saw to the west. The chance at any one spot, though, about 10%. So I'm not too worried about that. Otherwise, we're going to pull out the almanac. We're shooting for 94 the high today. That's going to be about 12 degrees above normal. And normal lows, this is where we started this morning, lower 70s at 59. Look at the records. We're not too far from that. Set a couple different times, 1933 and then over 100 years ago in 1911. And boy, that 42, we were down near those numbers or not too far, not too long. Hard to believe this time in June we're talking about near 100 degrees that we were actually as cool as 42, but that was about 140 years ago. So it's a long time ago. It happened once. The heat builds in. The other part of this is the humidity. Once again, heat index values beginning tomorrow. Actually, this afternoon I think we'll be close to 95 through the weekend, getting up near 105. So that's the effect of humidity over the next 3 or 4 days. 94 today, south to southeast winds gusting to 25. Very warm tonight, very slight chance of a shower, a thunderstorm. Otherwise, most of the stretch from Friday through the weekend continues dry and hot. You saw the effects of humidity mixed with those temperatures. And then finally, a decent chance of rain comes in Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That'd cool highs back to the 80s. And my gut tells me with this much heat and humidity in the air, with a front that strong, we're potentially going to have some stronger thunderstorms, maybe even some severe weather. So keep that in mind. And with that being said, maybe a good idea to remind you can download Storm Shield to your smartphone or get the voice call to your landline at home just in case, because that much energy in the air, potentially that could happen early next week here.
Okay, we'll certainly keep